Hi everyone, Dr. Ray Benedetto here again today with a short video for this week's hopefully helpful health tip. Hopefully everybody's enjoying these, and try and keep it short and sweet, but I try and keep them very informative, things that you can use starting today, information you can use starting today to help get you healthier. And today, what we're going to talk about is a big one. We get this question a lot, obviously, in our office. It's a big buzzword out there in healthcare, and it's about gluten. So this is our Gluten 101 today, okay? Real quick, what's gluten? Most everybody, I'm sure most of you watching this now know what it is. It's a protein. It's in wheat and many other grains. It can be very problematic with a lot of chronic health conditions. If you have celiac disease, obviously you're trying to avoid it. If you have a non-celiac gluten sensitivity, which is much more common and a much bigger role player in many chronic diseases, you're, again, probably trying to eliminate it as much as possible. The challenge comes in, and this is what we talk with and deal with our patients all the time, the challenge comes in is that, well, gosh, gluten's in everything. Like, what? I don't even know what to eat. Like, I feel like it's everywhere. It's so ubiquitous in our food system that a lot of times it can slip into your food or your diet without you even knowing. So, another cool recent study just published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. So that's a big nutritional journal, obviously. Showed just really how true this is. The researchers found that people with moderate to severe celiac disease, okay, so people who already have been diagnosed with celiac disease and they're on a gluten-free diet. Okay, so they know they have celiac, they know they can't eat it, they're trying to be as good as they can. These people were unintentionally, right, so not on purpose, consuming greater than 200 milligrams of gluten per day. So they know they got celiac disease, I'm trying really hard at this, and I'm still getting more gluten in my diet than I should, right? Because this amount we're talking about, greater than 200 milligrams, is sufficient enough, it's significant enough to trigger symptoms and to trigger ongoing tissue damage. Okay, so this is obviously a big deal for anybody who's got celiac disease or who's got gluten sensitivity or who's really got any kind of chronic health condition, autoimmune diseases and things where gluten can be a trigger. So if you're one of them, I want to give you a couple of tips today because we get this a lot in our office. Like, give me some tips. Like, what do I do? I can't eat out ever again, or those kinds of things. 3 big tips, right? Cook as many of your meals at home as possible, right? And we want fresh, all natural, unprocessed ingredients, right? Because gluten is often used as an additive in processed foods and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so do as much of that as you can. When we're traveling, right, we're a mobile world, we're out and about. So make sure you can find and have go-to snacks, right? You got to have food that you know you can eat and you bring it with you. So it'll be less likely that you'll get real hungry, you'll be out somewhere and you'll be like, I don't know what to eat, I got to grab something, okay? So you have your go-to snacks and you always have them on hand. Last one, when you eat at a restaurant, choose restaurants that are hip to gluten-free options, right? There's a lot of restaurants out there now that get it, and they offer gluten-free menus, and the servers are, you talk to your server about your food sensitivities and things, and they know this, they're getting this. It's not just like, oh, we got to worry about peanuts anymore. Gluten is a big thing now, and everyone's aware of it, so you got to ask. There are apps out there. I recommend one to my patients all the time, Find Me Gluten Free. It's an app you can put on your phone, and it'll help you in your area. Your phone knows where you are anyway all the time, right? So in your area, it'll help you show you restaurants that offer gluten-free options, So some of these things take a little extra effort, but they go a long way, especially if you have these chronic conditions, and you don't know it, and you don't know that you're continually ingesting, especially if you have celiac disease, obviously, but continuing to ingest gluten, if you have a sensitivity or you're intolerant to it, can also lead to other conditions like schizophrenia, neurological disorders, type 1 diabetes, osteoporosis, dermatitis and psoriasis, so skin stuff, Hashimoto's, which is autoimmune thyroid disease, peripheral neuropathies. All these conditions that we see a lot of in our office all have a known link to gluten problem. So, you know, if you don't have a gluten sensitivity or you don't have any of these conditions, you know, you probably don't need to be as vigilant. But if you do, there's some tips that hopefully can help you kind of navigate the world out there if you do have these kind of conditions or you have issues with gluten. So hopefully this was helpful today. I don't want to run too long on these. I want to kind of give you a maximum information and benefit in a short period of time. If you like this information, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with friends and family if somebody needs to hear it. If you're getting on an email or something, feel free to forward it along. Hopefully this information is helpful. If you have any questions, just reach out, comment below, or reply. Pick up the phone, give us a call. Our number is always all over the place, our phone number for the office, and email. So hopefully this was helpful for you today. A little primer on gluten. Again, if you have any questions, let us know. And we'll see you on the next video. Have a great day.